Good day, Knights of North Castle. Welcome back to the Bible Story Station, or as I like to call it, Story Hall. Yesterday, we went over the story of baby Jesus' birth. It's such a cherished story that we all get to share with one another. Mary showed us that we each have the shoes of peace, another one of the king's armor. When we welcome peace into our hearts and share that peace with others, we know that we are standing for God's way. With the belt of truth, the breastplate of justice, and the shoes of peace, we are halfway done with our quest for the king's armor. Today, we're going to go on another quest to find more of the king's armor. And as before, let's prepare our hearts for this by saying the verse for this week. It comes from Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. Say it with me. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. Huzzah! Now, I know this is kind of crazy, but let's imagine we're underwater and we say this verse. A way we can help by doing this is put your index finger over your mouth and begin to talk. Let's do our verse now. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. Wow, that was cool. Our tale from the King's Book today is from the book of Matthew, and the action begins beside a lake. That baby from yesterday, Jesus, has grown up and is doing miraculous things around the earth. Let's watch.
Can you believe we just fed 5,000?
Women and children.
Jesus fed 5,000 guys.
Women and children.
We helped.
Still, that's pretty cool. Peter, how did he do that thing where he started only with 5 small loaves and 2 fish?
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. So, what are we supposed to do with all this 12 baskets of leftovers?
Jesus said for us to get on the boat and go to the other side.
Guess we'll listen.
Doesn't he want to come with us? Hey, Jesus, aren't you coming too? We've got plenty of leftover fish, if you're not too tired of fish by now.
Hey, where's he going?
To the mountain. He said he wanted some time to pray.
Oh. Fred?
No. I'm exhausted.
Me too, and the gentle rocking of the boat is making me a little sleepy.
I too. I could take a nap.
Yeah.
As Jesus prayed on the mountain, and Peter and the disciples slept on the boat, as they slept softly, a strong wind came. The disciples woke.
What's going on?
The wind made the waves bigger.
Whoa!
The wind makes the wind bigger, guys.
It made the boat rock to and fro.
Boat's rocking to and fro.
They drifted far away from land.
We're so far away!
So far away.
It was early in the morning when Jesus came to his disciples.
Guys, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Look, there's someone or something walking on the water right toward us.
I think it's a ghost.
A ghost?
Be encouraged. It is me. Don't be afraid.
Guys, it's Jesus. And he's walking on the water.
How's he doing that?
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Hey, if Jesus can walk on the water, then we can too with his help.
Oh, no thanks.
I don't think you're supposed to walk on water for at least 12 hours after you've had a meal.
Peter, you could give it a try.
Lord, you, order me to come follow you.
Come.
All right, Peter. You guys can do. You can do this. You can do it. All right.
Peter's really walking on water.
I'm really walking on the water.
I mean, look at those waves.
Yeah, look at these waves.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. Ah, I'm sinking.
And he's sinking like a stone.
Oh, his name does mean rock.
Lord, rescue me.
You man of weak faith, why did you have doubts?
Well, Peter, you had it there for a second.
Guys, let's worship Jesus. He's the true miracle.
Must be the Son of God.
Wow, what a story. It was so cool to see how many different things happen in all these stories with Jesus and how many miracles he made happen. I need your guys' help though, remembering what all happened in this video. When the disciples saw Jesus walking on the water toward him, what did they think he was originally? A ghost, that's right. They were seeing it with their own eyes, but had trouble believing that it was actually him. Who decided to go walk up with Jesus? Peter, that's right. Was Peter able to walk on the water with Jesus? He was. Peter was doing great, but then he started looking at what he was doing. He was walking on water, and he began to think about himself rather than focusing on Jesus. He forgot Jesus, and what happened when he did that? That's right, he sank. He went all the way in the water. Peter and the other disciples had recently witnessed the miracle of Jesus feeding 5,000 people with only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. They knew he was miraculous, but in the stress of that moment, Peter forgot to have faith, and he sank like a rock. Peter struggled with his faith while Jesus was right there in the flesh. When we're called to have faith in Jesus, even though we can't see him with our own eyes, the Bible tells us that faith is the reality of what we hope for, the proof of what we don't see. That was a really good story for us to remember that we have to have faith in Jesus even when we don't see him. I believe that we're ready for our castle call out for today. Let's stand up as we say together, armor up with faith. Again, with the confidence of believers in Jesus. Armor up with faith. Huzzah! See you tomorrow.